Good morning, folks from all around the world. Hello and welcome back to the stream. Nope. We're done. No KK cruising from Animal Crossing. We're done. Hello and welcome. Welcome back to the channel. My camera was off. But, let me think for a second. I feel like I had something to do for a second. Did I not? No, I don't think I do. Anyway, welcome back to the stream. Y'all know me, I'm 𝓔𝓶𝓸𝓽𝓮. Welcome back. Oh, I was gonna turn that off. There we go. Welcome back. You know me, the homie G, keeping it squee. And I really should have had something prepared after that, but I didn't. I do want to thank some people for offline follows. My new friends I've been meeting in TMTL, that nerd Ty, 𝓤𝓲𝓘𝓽 and 𝓏𝓏𝓏. Thank you guys for following the channel. I appreciate that. If you see this, thank you. Actually, speaking of which, I need to change my follower goal because it did not stay updated. Let me change that real quick. But yeah, this morning I'm going to be doing some, if my face looks puffy, it's because I woke up teary-eyed because I wore makeup yesterday for a birthday party I went to. Yeah. Whoops. How many followers do I have now? I just know that it's not 35 anymore. It's different. It went up. I think it's like 37 or something. It's 38. It's 38. I guess that is 35 plus 3. But yeah, thank you guys for the follow. I appreciate it. Haven't had whoops. I haven't had my Twitch activity feed have shit in it for a while, so now I've got the boomer raid from the other day and the new follows. So thank you guys for giving me something to put there. It's nice. It's nice to look at the activity feed and see activity. But anyways, yes, getting to know episode 2. Some of you might know, some of you might not. I interviewed Boomer, and I'm working on editing it right now. And I just figured it would be a good opportunity to get some exclusive sneak peek content if you want to join and watch not only this episode of Getting to Know piece by piece, but also just like see somebody with like many years of editing experience edit videos. If you get motivation from that kind of thing, I do. When I hear people talk about making YouTube videos, it interests me more so in making them mentally for some reason. It's like I think it's like a cognitive social association thing. The same thing happens with playing certain games. It's why I got into Warzone in the first place, because I got into Warzone content creators like 3 years ago, and then I got really into Warzone. The same thing's happening right now with R6. Like, I'm playing R6 because Chandler got me hooked on it, and also some of my favorite COD creators are playing it as well. So, but anyway, this is what I'm working on right now. I have, if we look, I have this much done. I'm like just under 3 minutes of the video done. I'm not going to play it the whole thing from the beginning because it's going to come out on my YouTube channel, but this is what just like a little chunk of it editing timeline looks like. And it goes all the way up here. I have like just like stuff everywhere. But yeah, that's what editing is. Just editing's just a bunch of random cuts and shit. And you just gotta I gotta add a new audio source for 𝓙𝓸𝓷𝓰. I also, yeah, if you didn't know, I edit in a editing software called Wondershare 𝓙𝓸𝓷𝓰. It is Not my the logo and title for it is behind my camera right now, but it is Wondershare from Fillmore, as you can see right here. I've been using this editing software for like a couple years now. It is one of my favorite ones I've ever used. It's a really well done one-time payment editing software. You only have to pay for it once, and while it's fairly expensive for most people, probably it's worth the money. You're definitely paying for quality. Um, like up here it says like assets free trial, and you would think I'm like on some kind of free trial thing, but it has a lot of assets that I don't have to like pay for. Um, this is just like a bonus thing you can do if you want. But yeah, if you just make an account and buy it, it's really good. Um,
Monitor of me playing Minecraft and just setting off fireworks, and I.
oh. Danny Phantom Eyes, I'ma hit you when I ghost you. Yeah.
The monitor of me playing Minecraft and just setting off fireworks, and I don't know why I thought that'd be good. Another one.
Trust me, Boomer. None of us know why anything would be good. It's just so funny because I interviewed Mika 2 years ago, and when I interviewed Mika, I literally was just so interested in meeting. I literally just wanted to get to know Mika. That's literally where the name of the show came from, and I wanted to do it with so many other creators over the years, especially after TVSP2 happened, but I just didn't get around to it, and I tried to interview another creator for a long time, but our plans just kept falling through, and it was just sad. But yeah, it's been so. I just love getting to know people. You know, like I really hate like repeating myself, especially with the title of my show being "Getting to Know." But that's literally what it is. Like it's called that because that's my favorite part of it. Is I get to know creators that I admire. And with Boomer, it was cool and eye opening to interview him because we've been friends for like 4 years, so I know Boomer. But it was cool to interview him too. You know, to be like a creator hosting him on an interviewing him, because there's a lot of people who do that. And oh, I forgot to mention, but I also have my breakfast here. I've got 2 little sausage biscuits, because you girls gotta eat, and that is what I'm eating. But anyway, let me mute while I take a bite of that.
That'd be good. Another one. Ooh, this is directly related to Jacksepticeye. I just remembering this now. When I was in probably elementary school still, I made.
Oh my god. Excuse me.
I Jacksepticeye. I just remembering this.
Let me.
Jacksepticeye.
It's hard sometimes to know exactly where to cut the video.
I just remembering this now. When I was in probably elementary school still, I made a
Danny Phantom eyes, I'ma hit you when I ghost you. Yeah, MIA, I've been out of my zone. Switching lanes. I need to find just where I start talking next and mute everything in between that. Shut up. Shut up, bitch. I just pulled that out on myself. I think honestly, the thing I'm most excited for with getting to know is for people like Boomer, Mika, like their audiences to get to know them, because that's another reason I think it's cool doing that show, is that I get to like open them up to not only me, but like my audience and their audience. It's a lot of cross promotion involved, and it's really useful for that kind of thing. That's something I love about it.
Just remembering this now, when I was in probably elementary school still, I made a
And now it's like the podcast where I'm editing out the uhs and stuff. All the extra gunk.
what's it called? It's the...
And I hate being sober. Danny Phantom eyes, I'ma hit you when I ghost you. It's my friend, by the way, 𝓗𝓬𝓗. Check out his music.
what's it called? It's the...
I don't know what it's called, Boomer. Because I don't know what you're talking about.
what's it called? It's the drive...
This life is a ride, ain't no roller coaster. Danny Phantom eyes, I'ma hit you when I...
The driving game that's...
Oh, yeah. I know what he's talking about now. I know what he's talking about now. Meow. I also did a lot of videos on this game that he's talking about.
The driving game that's like a sandbox ragdoll sim.
He's talking about Turbo Dismount, and I played a lot of that as well. And oh, I don't know. I think I might know what you're talking about. I'll be 110% with y'all. I don't know what that was. That just came out of me. That was not intentional.
I think I might...
Or that wasn't like a voluntary. I don't know. That did not come out of me willingly. That's all I wanted to make clear. Honestly, part of why I am streaming me editing this though is because it's helping me be creative about it, because it's like a lot of work for me to sit down and like edit a video because of how thoroughly I edit my videos. And that's okay, because I'm a YouTuber and I pride myself on the quality of my content, so I spend a lot of time editing it. It's taken me upwards of 8 hours to 12 hours to edit a video before. It took me weeks to edit the compilation, but because I mean every like bouncy subtitle, every keyframe, every effect, every clip, I had to do all of that, so that took me weeks. Thankfully, this episode of Getting to Know was a little shorter than the Mika one ended up being. Mika just had a lot more to like show off and talk about than Boomer, but that's not like a problem. If anything, that's helpful, because that means I have to edit less footage.
Sim.
I think I might know what you're talking about.
Hold.
And I hate being sober.
Ragdoll.
talking about?
Ragdoll driving. Turbo dismount.
Yeah. So Boomer's talking about turbo dismount in this clip.
Driving. Turbo dismount.
Oh,
I
turbo
made
dismount. Yeah, no, I got a huge kick back in the day of watching Markiplier play turbo dismount. I like immediately was like, Mom, I need this game on Steam.
Turbo dismount.
Oh,
I
turbo
made
dismount. Yeah.
I made a turbo dis.
Yeah. Also, there are what the fuck is happening? Stop moving the timeline. I'm also probably in terms of editing strategism. I'm thinking that I'm probably going to edit this whole thing down and then make one of us full screen depending on who I want to be full screen at the time. Because I would usually do that kind of thing in the moment that like I'm editing it, but I just feel like that will work better. Maybe, I don't know. What's nice about Filmora too is these clips on the timeline are green. They're usually this like kind of blue color, but I edited together our mic audio recordings with our video recordings, and then after that there was a grouping feature in Filmora that I was able to do. I'm sure other editing softwares have this. I've just never, I haven't used another editing software in several years, so I don't remember. But if you like that kind of thing, and Filmora is a one-time purchase, so you don't have to pay a monthly fee like some other stupid fucking company out there that I hate, and that a lot of you probably know. But anyway.
Dismount video, and I think I actually edited it.
He said edit it. I'm editing right now. That's what I'm doing. That's crazy. My favorite part of making YouTube videos, to be honest, is that I get to like change. I get to change how the video will look versus how the footage just looked. I get to make it like a whole thing afterwards. I get to make like a whole thing out of the just raw footage. It's nice.
Edited it and added like funny sound effects and stuff, but it never went anywhere. I probably just made it for fun.
That's funny, yeah. So, yeah, I did likewise with like Happy Wheels. I played Happy Wheels back in the day for a video, I remember. Yeah, that was like one of my first videos. I played Happy Wheels. Like one of my first videos ever. I mean, this life is a ride and a roller coaster. Danny Phantom eyes, I'ma hit you when I ghost you. I remember. Yeah, that's Turbo Dismount was like one of like it was like 2014. Oh yeah. Turbo Dismount was one of like the first games Markiplier played when he moved to LA, and I remember just like Markiplier starting to like succeed in the mainstream of YouTube. It was like 2014 was like had a turbo dismount phase. I feel like so many YouTubers were playing it because it was so goofy, ragdoll physics, blah blah blah. Yeah, that's. They literally had Markiplier on Smosh Games back then, I think, to play turbo dismount specifically. That's the funny thing too about like this show is that this show is also kind of like a podcast kind of thing, and editing stuff like that is really boring at times. So that's why it's like hard, because it's hard to edit two people talking for so long before you could fucking withstand it anymore. I'd like to try to at least get up to 10 minutes of footage edited today. Like I'd like to have 10 complete minutes of an episode done today. I don't know if that's probably not going to get done in like this little stream. I'm just doing this as a little bonus morning thing. I need to eat my breakfast also. My breakfast is getting like stale. I need to eat it. Excuse me. Blah blah blah. Yeah, that's interesting. So you talked I also, just for full disclosure, when this video comes out on my channel, I was very flustered this day. I had like not forgotten that Boomer and I were going to do the interview this day, but I had a lot of other stuff going on, and I woke up late, and I was just like trying to make sure I made that interview so that Boomer and I could get it done, because I wanted to get it filmed, because we sat on doing this interview for like a couple months, and so doing it finally was like a huge priority of mine. I needed to like get it done so that I could have it to edit, because now I no longer, like, with having it with the responsibility of having to edit now, it's only on me. So that takes a lot of pressure off my shoulders, because when I'm working on collaborative projects in general, it makes me feel so much more pressure to get it done. Like, I mean, our podcast is just a general example. You know, we do that every week, and even that's hard to like not feel a lot of pressure with, because not only if like if the episode didn't get out on time, that's on me and Mia, no matter who's editing it, even though we're pretty lax about that kind of thing, because we've been working on content together for like 3 years. But, you know, whatever. Interesting. So you talked about like this like little camera you were using to like film your like computer screen playing games like that. What was there any kind of other equipment or like editing software you used in the beginning? What was like some of the first softwares and hardware you were using to try to make these videos? It's funny too, because I would love to talk about like the shit I used back in the day. I used this like, I think it was called like a flip camera. It was like this little, like, it almost looked like a mobile phone. It was like a smartphone. It was like this like little camera that just had a big ass camera on the back, but it was like, it had a screen and like buttons. It was like if an old iPod had like a big well, not HD, but like a decent camera on the back. Like it was probably like a 480p camera. Videos.
I have no idea. I have no idea what I thought I could use to add sound effects. Maybe it was iMovie.
Yeah.
With like those preset like superhero movie trailer things.
Oh yeah. It's actually so funny. iMovie was like something I literally never came across. I came across iMovie after I'd already been doing it for like so many years, and I was like, why would anybody ever use this? Because I didn't know people were using it back in the day. I didn't know it existed. A lot of people grew up on like Apple computers and just had it by default, but I didn't. I grew up on Windows computers and was scrounging the internet for like softwares I could like take for free that you were supposed to pay for, that I could like torrent, and then just doing whatever I could with them, or just repeatedly doing free trials. Like, I remember looking up old videos of how to get Bandicam for free back in the day so I could record like Happy Wheels and Minecraft and stuff. That's what I did. Because that's what you did back in the day. When you were like a new upstart YouTuber looking for that shit. That's what you did. It's like you looked for like free software you could use to edit. Like, all the software I have now is like, well, first of all, OBS is free, so I can use OBS. Secondly, I have a camera, and I mean, technically, if you want to say I went around if I went like around a corner to get my camera to work in Logitech's capture software, but that Logitech software, I think it's just called Logic Capture, only works usually with the like flagship 1080p cameras, like the 920 and stuff. But I was able to write my camera into the code of the software. Weirdly enough, I found a tutorial from like one of those channels with like 12 subscribers that that makes tutorials, and I found a way to write my camera into the code of the software, and it just worked. And I was like, oh, this is fucking lit. And I want to get one of those cameras, but like, I've had this 1080p camera forever. I just haven't seen, there would be no need to upgrade for the time being, unless I just wanted the camera on the tripod to look nicer, I guess. Because I have a C615, and it's a very weird in-between stage camera, because Logitech I don't even think they sell this camera anymore, but I just got it a while ago. I don't even remember where I bought it or when I bought it, but I've had it forever. I've had it since like 2020, or I've probably had it since before 2020. It's the only 1080p webcam I've ever had. Actually, that's not true. I had a C920, I think, at one point, but I probably returned it. In my teen years, I bought a lot of hardware and then would return it because I felt bad about buying it. I did it with an Elgato HD60S one time, I remember. Like, I have an HD60S now, but I bought that as a investment. And I mean, I'm glad I have it. But, you know, I mostly play PC content anyway, so.
Movie trailer things.
Oh, yeah.
It was probably iMovie, knowing me, just plugging it in. Because I know before I won, like, content creation and I started replicating that, I was making the most random stuff with stuffed animals. I would just record them. I had, like, a full...
I don't think that's anything I ever did. Like, I was never, like, a prop type YouTuber. I never used, like, physical objects around me, except for one time me and my friend made a lightsaber fighting video. But I was like 10. That was before I even ever took it seriously.
Stuffed animals. I would just record them. I had like a full like 20-minute movie once of all my stuffed animals.
This guy plays with stuffed animals. Get him, internet. I'm just kidding. I have stuffed animals. And I'm an adult. Because if you don't have stuffed animals, then you're not doing it right. Okay.
My stuffed animals. I'd still with them.
You should have comfort stuffed animals.
Main star right there.
See right here would be a point of where I'd make Boomer full screen because you can't see what he's pointing at. I don't know if that reason was obvious enough, but
Pillow pet.
Whoops. Yeah, but that's why see, because this is the reason editing can be tough and boring at times. Like, I will never be able to properly describe to you guys how nightmarishly numbing editing the food tier list with 𝓔𝓶𝓸 was a couple years ago. That video was one of the most boring editing experiences of my life, and it took like 12 hours, and I did it all in like one day. Swear to God, like on God, I did it all in like one day, and it was 12 hours, and it was so fucking boring. The only reason I kept editing it is because I like knew, because honestly the only part of the video that legitimately like interests me, I think it's a great video, the whole thing. I think it's a great video itself. I think the video itself is great. Personally, for me, for one thing, I hate tier list videos. They're so boring to me. So like, unless it's like somebody tier listing something that interests me enough, and if it's like a creator I already know and can withstand hearing talk about that. Like, I mean, literally that tier list video I made was in response to the Game Grumps fast food tier list, and I watched that entire video they did, and it was funny. And like Pokemon Smash or Pass type content I also can enjoy too. I mean, something I really wish I still had footage of was when me and Chandler did these Pokemon Smash or Pass. There's some clips of it in my compilation that you can see, but it just, also I just wanted to say, I had my nephew's birthday party yesterday, and I added shark stickers from his birthday party because he loves sharks, to my cup here. So that was exciting. It was also just exciting to see him. He just turned 3, and I love that kid. He's so funny, and I think he's gonna grow. I love that my sister is his mom, because my sister's fantastic and she's so caring for him, and I love that. I'm honored to be his aunt, but I can't wait to see him grow up.
I'd still with the main star right there, Pillow Pet.
Yeah,
he's been around since I was 7.
That's awesome. It's funny because I've never seen. There's also a lot of awkward breaks like this in the video, but this is like when we just, whoops, I went to the end. My bad. Go back to that cut, please.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no, I did the same. I thought for a long time that stop motion, that Lego. Oh yeah, what I'm about to talk about in the video too. I did a lot of stop motion Lego stuff in the beginning, but also it wasn't stop motion. I like made the Legos move with my hands in the video. I did not make stop motion. Fun fact also, I taught a small film class at a week or 2 week long summer camp at a college. For it was a summer camp for kids. It took place at a college. Shut the fuck up, Apple Watch. I'm not standing right now. My watch every so often be like, time to stand, and I'm like, shut the fuck up. I'm sitting. Okay. I was gonna say though, I taught at this summer camp because I had a friend in a high school film class, and I was 16 when we did this. I had like just come off my sophomore year in high school, and he DM'd our film class from the previous year because uh this was coming off my sophomore year. I believe it was a senior year. I believe he just graduated, and he was a friend of ours from broadcasting, and he DM'd our group chat of our class because we were still pretty tight, and he we really made like a family out of that class both years I was in it. And that's a story for another day. But he DM'd us and was in like we had like I think it was called GroupMe. Is that app, right? GroupMe. And he was like, hey, I'm doing a summer camp thing. I need someone to like teach the kids like a little film class. It's like a week long. Can anybody do that? And I was like, I can do it. So I did it, and I actually made some friends at that camp. I learned a lot about like Muslim practices because it was a mostly it was a camp that mostly hosted Muslim kids, and I learned a lot about that. I did one of, I forget what that religious ceremony type thing is. I don't know what to call it, but anyway, I was gonna say just about the film class part. Yeah, I taught a film class. I actually made like a lesson plan for every day, which was funny. I made like a PowerPoint every day to teach them something. And one day I did stop motion, and I made a little stop motion thing because there was a little mobile app where you could do that. And I made it out of I made it out of the case for my retainer because I just got my braces off. So I made a little like munching video. So that's the first and only stop motion video I've ever made that got seen by people, which is really funny. To people who can do stop motion, you are legends. I could never. That would fucking kill me. I mean, I could do it, but I'd have to like be doing it with people who can like actually make sets and props for stuff like that, because I can't. Motion things were like actually Lego like, and I need to. This life is a ride, ain't no roller coaster. Danny Phantom eyes, I'ma hit you when I ghost you. Yeah, I've been out of my zone. Switching lanes, I just took your control. Give or take, yeah, this life is a hoe. Lemonade on my neck, I'm so froze. Should I stay? No, I gotta go. Stressed all day till I wake up, gotta smoke. Actually, fun fact, sorry for just randomly singing. I love that song. That's a song I played at the beginning of the stream. Zone by my good friend Mark, or known musically as Kid Crow. You should check him out. Great music. He was literally on my Spotify Wrapped last year, but I was gonna say, I actually got a gift for graduation from my film teacher because I'd been in film all 4 years of high school, but my second year a new teacher took over, and I was there for the remainder of my high school duration was his first 3 years of the class, and we grew really close in that time because he was really gay and really supportive, and it was really cool. And so he gave me a gift for graduation, a book of Robert Frost poems, and just because he loved those poems and he wanted us to have them, and I was like, that's so cool, and I still have that book, and I keep it with my other books because it's dope. And speaking of books, I also just wanted to say I just finished. I guess I'll just take a break real quick. I just finished a book called Front Desk by Kelly Yang. I'll show you guys the cover real quick. I can go get it. It's right over here. Sorry for the creaks in the chair. So I actually ended up just grabbing like 3 books to show you guys different examples of stuff. I was also going to tell you about the book I'm currently reading, but it's actually on my desk just in case I wanted to read it. But so this is the current book I just started. It's called The Last Bear. It's by Hannah Gold. It's really interesting so far. It's I'll read the synopsis on the back. There are no polar bears left on Bear Island. At least that's what April's father tells her when his scientific research takes them to a faraway Arctic outpost. But one night, April catches a glimpse of something distinctly bear-shaped loping across the horizon. Crazy. A polar bear who shouldn't be there, who is hungry, lonely, and a long way from home. And I actually just got to the part of the book. I'm about like 3 chapters in. I just got to the part of the book where she sees the bear for the first time, and she like spots it, and it's still like this like just bear shaped silhouette that she doesn't know about. Um, but anyways, yeah, this is the book my teacher gifted me. It's the collected poems of Robert Frost. I plan on reading it at some point, just going through and reading the poems. It's quite a it's quite a thick boy, but I'm excited to read it. It's been a meaningful gift to me. My life, I've graduated high school like 6 years ago. I've held on to it ever since, and I'm really glad I still have it. But anyways, this is the book I just finished. It's called Front Desk by Kelly Yang. Could not preach this book enough to you guys. It is a book about Chinese immigrants coming to America in the 1990s and running a motel that this like shitty guy owns. And by the end of the story, they were able to buy the motel from him and take it for their own and like own it and share it with like other immigrants and poor people in America and like use it for the good of mankind, especially, you know, immigrants and stuff, because they had like Chinese family who also came to America and were just like suffering because of like white people taking advantage of them. But I also have the sequel, Three Keys, that I'm going to read after I read my next 2 books. And I'm really excited about reading right now because I just finished this book and I love it because this book now, with me having read it, has like the wear and tear of a read book, and it's beautiful. This just a fantastic retelling of this story, and this is based on Kelly Yang's like real life. She went through a lot of like most of this when she was a kid. It would sound intimidating to tell you guys that it has 67 chapters, but they're really short chapters. Some chapters are literally like are just like this page, and then you turn the page and it's the next chapter. That's how short they are. It's a great read. It's a great read, especially if you're like a young adult and you're looking for new stuff to read and you're really into books. For sure. Absolutely couldn't recommend it enough. There's actually, what's funny about it is there's actually 4 sequels. There's 5 books in the series, and this is the second book. It says right here, a front desk novel, and yeah, it's fantastic. This one's actually weirdly enough shorter, but I'm excited to read it. I'm excited to get through the whole quintilogy, and I'm really happy that Front Desk was the first book I read in my adult journey to read more. It's just a fantastic story. I really couldn't recommend it enough. Especially if you're into reading. I actually have thought about for a while like starting like a quote unquote book club on my channel, my Twitch channel, just because it's so fun talking about books. Because when you read like I do, you create like worlds for these stories in your head, and it gets your imagination going. Like reading like tickles my brain in the right way. I love it. But I can rap, so fuck school. I'm too cool to go back. Give me the mic. Show me where the fucking studio's at. When I was underground, no one gave a fuck I was white. Anyways. Yeah, no. I am so excited to I'm excited to get through this book too. I bought all these, well, actually not all these, sorry. I bought Front Desk, The Last Bear, and a graphic novel comic book book called The Girl from the Sea. I bought those in like the early fall, like sometime around August or September last year, and I literally after buying it got like halfway through Front Desk pretty quickly, and then I put it off until literally like a few weeks ago, and I read a few of the chapters in like January or February of this year, but I put another pause on it. And when I came back to it, I was just like, I have to finish this story. It was too amazing. And there's something about just like holding a book. Because for me, you might be like, well, why don't you do audiobooks or why don't you do ebooks? For one thing, I hate ebooks. I hate reading books off of a fucking screen. It makes my eyes and brain hurt. It's not the same as reading a book. It's not satisfying. You don't get through all the pages and stuff. Getting to a new chapter in like a book is so satisfying because you can like see your progress. Also, my if you noticed, my bookmark as a Pokemon card because I thought that was really smart, and I was like looking for something I could use as a good bookmark, and it's the perfect kind of thing. So if you have extra Pokemon cards, because mine's literally just like a water energy card, it's not any kind of useful card. I could use like a cool card I have, but I don't need to. I have all my Pokemon cards like right down there. I have all my regular Pokemon cards in a stack, which is a much larger collection than my holos, which I also have in a collection. My favorite Pokemon card I have is a reverse holo. I think it's a reverse holo. It might just be a regular holo. Hisui and Typhlosion from like Legends Arceus, because that's my favorite form of him. Or her. I guess Typhlosions can be boys or girls. Or non-binaries. Fuck it. We love non-binary Typhlosion. But yes, I do love that card. I actually bought the set of Pokemon cards I have in the like box for it when I was at the friend meetup that Boomer did a couple years ago as well. So anyways, let's get back to editing because I've been delaying this a lot. Things were like actually Lego that stop motion that hold on, let me go to, I need to see. That's awesome. Yeah, no, I did the same. I thought for a long time that stop motion that I'm gonna like try to fade these. Are there like audio transitions in here? Yeah. What does this sound like? I need these to like long time that stop motion that Lego stop motion things were like actually Lego-ly like. Oh, that's not what I fucking wanted. What? Wait, am I dumb? Hold on. What happened? I would just make movies. Yeah. Why does it take like so long to get I don't know. What was I need to cut it. There we go. And then I need to cut it here too. I should honestly just make like an hour-long loop of this song. I thought for a long time that stop motion that Lego stop motion things were like oh, I need to cut further into these.
The main star right there, Pillow Pet.
Yeah. I'm losing too much volume there. I'm cutting too close to the fades in the songs. Or in the song, this is one song. Lo-Fi Chill Hip Hop by 𝓦𝓲𝓽𝓮 from filmmusic.io, which is where I get my music for my videos. If you didn't know, but I do credit all these artists in the description of my videos because I use their audio on a free license.
Stuffed animals. I'd still with the main star right there, Pillow.
So well, I didn't get to see what this sounded like.
I'd still with the main star right there, Pillow Pet.
Yeah. What if I make it really short? What does that sound like?
With the main star right there, Pillow Pet.
Yeah.
He's
nice.
been around since I was 7.
What does it sound like? Well, no, let me do constant gain.
I'd still with the main star right there, Pillow Pet. With the main star right there, Pillow Pet.
Yeah.
He's
nice.
been around.
Let me cut further into it. I think there's like some fancy bit at the end of the song that's like, well, no, actually, let me go. I can probably just simplify this whole thing I'm trying to do. Yeah. God, I just have that song stuck in my head. I keep wanting to sing it. That Lego stop motion things were like actually Lego-ly like Lego-like animation, so I would. Let me just cut further into the fading so it doesn't like sound as unnatural. Just trying to make this work well. For a long time, that stop motion, that Lego stop motion things were like actually like stop motion. Hold on, can I like, yeah, let me just do the music. Let me see if this sounds okay. I can turn it up so I can hear it a little bit better. That sounds okay, I think. Let's add the others back. Thought for a long time. Oh, I forgot that would be loud. Whoops. That stop motion, that Lego stop motion. That sounded pretty smooth, actually. That's pretty good. I like that. I thought for a long time that stop motion, that Lego stop motion things were like actually Lego-ly. Yeah, let me, green in my hand, it look like Yoda. And if I die, is it really all over? Let me real quick, do something. I wanna, wait, where'd this go? Oh, it ended up down here. I wanted to go back and trace where this starts. At the beginning of the video. Oh, this is taking way too fucking long. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Just fucking scroll faster. Oh my god. Go to the fucking beginning of the fucking song. Hurry up. Yeah, what I want is to find the timing of this in the song where it actually lines up and starts, which I think I can see actually in the waveform. Oh, so much of it looks exactly the same though. It's so hard to tell. Are you yeah. Okay. Because I want to make sure I know when I edit this show when I need to cut this. So let me go to, how many seconds is that? That's 24 seconds of intro. See, that's like so much intro to get to the song. So like 24, 18, 15. Let me make real quick a, y'all should see my fucking folder of shit. This is all just for my channel. I have a folder for Cosmic Emerald. I have a folder for Closing Shift. I have a folder for 𝓤𝓂𝓃. I have a bunch of shit. And yes, I do have a folder for 𝓤𝓂𝓃 stuff still. I keep it around because it's just good to backlog files and stuff. I also have a folder for music that I've made. It's not music like I've made, but it's like mashups and edits and remixes I've made, which is mostly what I do. I also have a folder specifically for sound effects and a specific folder for local files I add to Apple Music. Because I use Apple Music if you didn't know, and if you're going to judge me for it, you can suck my ass. But what I need is to go to my base assets folder, which is mostly just full of graphics and shit. And like my outro music and stuff like that. I need to add a new text document to it, and or no, there's actually a folder I think I literally have for useful documents. Yep. I'm gonna rename it actually to useful documents. It's just called documents. Useful documents, view large icons, please. New text document. Getting to know background song edits. Repeat cut at beginning was it's 24:18. I was gonna use point, but that's not what it is. And I'm just gonna put it exactly as it is on the timeline so I can see it. And then repeat cut at end. I also need to look up. Let's just go look that up. Hold on. Just show me the whole timeline so I can... Okay. This is about where I was at. God damn. So now... I need to... Well, actually, I do kind of need this back. Stop. Oh my god. Oh, you're not going to give it to me? Okay. So I need to just go to the media and put the whole song in again. Oh, it's so loud. What level is this at? -30, okay. Green in my hand, it looks like Yoda. And if I die, is it really all over? Oh, wait, I'm dumb. I'm comparing it to the wrong thing. I need to compare it to this file as well. Over here. One thing I wish I could do is there a way I can change... There's a lot of keyboard shortcuts. I want to know if I can add a key to scroll on the timeline, because there's a keyframe for that I really, or not a keyframe, a hotkey for that I really like in Audacity, and I want to know if I can add that here. Danny Phantom Eyes, I'ma hit you when I ghost you. Yeah, my yeah, I've been out of my zone. Switching lanes, I just took your control. Give or take. Oh, there is a key for it. Horizontal scroll timeline is Alt. Scroll up and down. I mean, that's okay, I guess. I can get used to that. What's hard about this is that I'm gonna have to... I think I'm just gonna have to make these bigger so I can see it. Whoops. And see, this doesn't even help me. Actually, I can kind of see, this is kind of it. I think it's like a little off. Because if you look here, it breaks like this. This is exactly what I'm looking for. No, that's actually just about it. I think it might be like the littlest bit off. Hold on, it's snapping to, what is it snapping to? Stop snapping like that. It's fucking annoying. Keep going back to where I was, please. God. Yeah, you really have to scroll in this far to see sometimes, though. Let me turn this down. It's going to be really loud. I'm also going to mute these. Yeah, okay. So, let me see how much I cut off at the end. Or no, let me go back. I actually need to go back to the beginning of the track. Holy shit, the scrolling the timeline thing with Alt is really sensitive. When I'm like dragging the timeline like this. This is just if you hold right click and drag it. But I actually do need... stop! Oh my god, please! Okay. Out. So I need to... Oh wait, no, that was wrong. I didn't do the other part right. Is that what changes? How do I see the amount of timeline that... I wanted to see how much time this takes up. How do I see this? I guess I can, like, just export it to see, but I don't know. I thought it would show me. But it's not showing me. That's so weird. Well, yeah, I can see the time, the duration down here. Okay, so the cutoff at the end is well, that's not really gonna... It's not really gonna help, actually. Well, what I could do, something I could do that would be really annoying, I don't really want to do it, but is I could bring these into Audacity and line them up, and then keep them as like separate audio files. Keep one to be the one I cut in to after the intro one, and then make one for specifically the intro to it. Oh, that sounds like such a fucking pain in the ass. Oh my god. You know what we'll just do as the executive editor of this project is we will just deal with it after the fact. The timeline scrolling is so sensitive. Why is it so sensitive? It does not need to be that sensitive. Okay, anyways. This is where we were. For a long time, that's stop motion. Oh. That's right, I was talking about stop motion before this. Forgot. That Lego stop motion things were like actually Lego-like animation, so I would just make movies where I'd film my Legos and just make them move. And it looked terrible, but that's what I thought it was. True as fuck. That is what I thought it was. I thought Lego stop motion was just Legos moving in real life. But that's what a lot of people made back in the day. Make them move. It looked terrible, but that's what I thought it was.
I also had multiple phases of stop motion.
Yeah.
And attempting to do stop motion with different apps that were like stop.
That's a funny thing too. I didn't even work with like apps. I used everything like everything via normal Windows computers.
With different apps that were like Stop Motion Pro.
Right.
Or stuff like that. And none of
well, I will say until like 2015. 2015 is when I started using like my phone and stuff to make videos. Tried to do the daily vlog thing for a while, to be honest, but that shit is ass. Fuck that life.
that, and none of them were ever good.
Yeah,
but
probably.
It was something being made.
Yeah, it probably would have been a lot easier to make stuff like that if you knew how, and you were past an elementary school grade level.
Yeah, probably.
Literally, that's so true and relatable. That's crazy. I really hope that no, like, people come in here who, like, have an accent like that and are like, what the fuck was that accent? And be like, nothing. It was just terrible. Just nothing. I don't even know. I don't even know. Yeah, save the fucking document. Just get rid of that file right now.
Yeah, probably.
Grade level.
Yeah, probably.
This interview was fun though. I appreciate Boomer coming on my show. Boomer coming on my little baby show for babies. My little pussy show for pussy babies. So moving forward in time quite a bit, when you started making stuff on TikTok, I know that was probably further into high school times. When did you start thinking that you might make a plan to move on to other platforms when you were making TikToks? When were you... Me saying when and then taking the largest breath I've ever heard. Also, fun fact, we are filming the podcast today. I'm kind of trying to get this work done while I wait, because I wake up before everybody else. Mia also lives in a time zone that's behind my time. Mia lives in Mountain Time, so I think she's like 2 hours behind me right now. It depends, because Mountain Time doesn't do daylight savings, so I forget which part of the year she's 2 hours behind me and which part of the year she's 3. But I believe she's 3 hours behind me because we move forward for an hour for daylight savings. So right now it's probably like 5:30 in the morning right now, and it is 8:30 for me, and I wake up at a very early time every day, and I mean, I like that, but it is difficult. It makes working with people in other time zones a lot harder. I was even pretty tired by the time Boomer and I did this that day, but it's hard for me too because of my energy levels in general. Like my MS I have MS if you don't know. It makes keeping energy up hard at times. But thankfully there's remedies and stuff like that a lot of the time that I've worked with. Forums when you were making TikToks, when were you like, I want to make new... When you were making TikToks, when were you like, I want to make... What the fuck just happened to Boomer's footage? New things and this, and I want to take it bigger into like YouTube or Twitch, etc. Yeah, Boomer, when did you decide you were going to be an it girl? Or Twitch, etc.
So I think it wasn't right when I first
Excuse me.
started, because right when I first started, TikTok was more of an outlet for my creativity. It was more just like a, hey, I can dance on here without feeling like I'm showing up.
So true. My first dance videos were trash. Shit was garbage. Literally the ugliest shit. And that's why they don't exist anymore. Just kidding. They don't exist anymore because I got rid of that account. Because Milka Superior is dead.
here without feeling like I'm showing off. Because if I like,
Right.
in my mind,
Whoops. Just want to cut the footage, not the audio.
if I like, in my mind, I was like, if I post this on Instagram, the only people that follow me are people that know me in real life, and it feels like I'm just trying to push it onto them. But
Right.
TikTok was just strangers, and there was dancing already on it. So I was like, if I just make some silly dancing videos on there, then I can just have fun and dance on.
I can just have fun. I'm sorry, I'm not making fun of Boomer. That was just, I don't know. It just made my brain go funny for a second.
Fun and dance on there.
That's so true. Boomer, you're so right for that. MIA, I've been out of my
on there,
zone.
but I didn't immediately go like, oh, I could go this and then onto that platform and all the way up to like.
I found that part interesting too, because like, as much as Boomer and I are like super tight and we've done a lot together, a lot of the same things, we did not start content the same way. Like, I started as a YouTube Let's Player. That's where I got my start. I started it 11 years ago. I'm a great deal older than Boomer. So for TikTok to be like some of his first exposure, and for me to like get to TikTok super late in my game already, was very interesting. It's I'm glad I did get into TikTok dancing, because it's so funny that that's like something I actually used to do like most of the time. That was like my full-time content for a while. It's really funny, just because it's so random. It's nothing like I've ever done before or since, and now I'm just back to YouTube and Twitch, but I'm making such better content than I've ever made. So I guess I needed TikTok. Without TikTok, I wouldn't be here.
Like, I would say probably like 100,000 followers. I wasn't even considering it as content creation. I was just having fun. It was.
That's so fair. A lot of people probably look at Boomer's numbers and be like, you're so famous. But like, to me, he's just Boomer. Like, you know.
Fun. It was.
And that's not to say I don't admire his success. I'm super proud of him, and I find it very fortunate that I get to have a lot of opportunities because of his clout, I guess. But we're just friends. So don't go look at me with that look in your eyes. I mean, I'm like that with all my friends. Like, all my friends make funny stuff, whether we have a large fan base or not. Like, we all make funny stuff. Like, Mia and I have made content for years together, like several years. And Chandler and I have also made a lot of content together, and all of that's hilarious. And I've been part of like Boomer's SMPs and stuff. Boomer's just good at getting a lot of creators together and making good stuff with them. He's really good at that specific thing.
Fun. It was only really after like the first face reveal.
It's so funny that he used to hide his face behind sunglasses, and that was like his bit. Because it was like he wore sunglasses. It wasn't like a face reveal. He wasn't wearing like a mask or anything. It's just, I don't know, it's just funny to me.
It was only really after like the first face reveal and when the skeleton dance really started blowing up that I was like, okay, I do really gotta probably do something with this if I want to. And
I do remember the skeleton dance when it came out. I did it after it came out. I did it. I did not do a good job, but I did it
too. And so that's when I think I
skirt.
I think I filmed an
Like I said earlier, though, this is like most of what you do when you're editing is you just like cut footage.
Filmed a YouTube video in December of 2019. I made a untitled goose.
Skirt.
A untitled goose game video, and I filmed it audio. And I filmed it at midnight. And
I filmed literally so much random shit at like night, just because I could.
Night, and my sister was asleep, so I'm like whispering in it, and the audio.
Welcome back to the world's quietest Let's Play. It sounds like there's pop rocks in my mouth.
In it, and the audio's all messed up, and I.
Oh shit! Editing, first time chat. What up, Ty? What's up, homie Skillet? I'm sorry. But yeah, good morning to you. I don't know what time it is for you right now, but welcome in, Ty. This is the lovely That Nerd Ty. You should all follow. 8 a.m. What the it's 8:30 a.m. I woke up like a couple hours ago. I'm working because I need to work. I need to get this fucking video done. I've been sitting on editing this for like weeks, like a month or so. I don't know when. I'm about to expose myself. When did I get this footage done? When was this? When did we film this? Footage. Getting to know Boomer. We filmed it in March. It's been almost 2 months. I'm gonna fucking scream. I can't believe that. Early afternoon, nice. Yeah, it's good to see you. Thank you for the follow. Thank all of you for the follow. It's just nice to see shit in my activity feed, because my Twitch activity feed's been empty for a couple of weeks. Yeah, no, that's me coping. That's me being like, it probably hasn't been that long, because I just haven't like edited in a while. I wish this video was gonna be longer, honestly, but it's fine. It's gonna be a good video, and I'm gonna get back to making stuff shortly, fairly regularly. I just have to figure out what stream. I kind of want to turn some stream content from Twitch into videos. I have to figure out what I'm gonna do there, and I have to figure out what series on my channel, because I really like doing like series on my channel. I have a whole Pokemon randomizer Nuzlocke Soul Link idea with Chandler. That's a series. What editing program is this? I was just talking about that, actually. This is Filmora Wondershare Filmora. This is an editing software I got a couple years ago. It's the editing software that's responsible for the Schultzman food tier list, the first Mika interview, the first episode of 3 Scary Games. This editing software is one that I love personally. I think it's a fantastic software for the one-time price, so you don't have to pay a monthly fee, and you even can pay a monthly fee if you want. In the top right corner it says assets free trial, but that's a completely different thing. You don't have to pay for that to use the editing software. But I bought this a while ago, and it's a good editing software because it has all the features of like a really advanced editing software, but it's also a really easy layout. It's really easy to understand. If you look here, it's got like big bold icons for stuff like effects and stickers and transitions. It's got everything from like iMovie type editing to like Adobe Premiere Pro type editing. And I really like it personally. Like I was able to like this grouped like footage and audio down here on the timeline is like, they were separate audio recordings from the footage, and I was able to like group them once I synced them up and stuff. And so, yeah, I've been using this editing software for a few years now, I think, since like 2021 at least. But I started taking YouTube more seriously in 2022, and I would have had another episode of Getting to Know out by now probably, but the second guest I had on my list before fell through. Our just like plans fell through because we were both just dealing with life and stuff. And I want to interview more creators. I plan on interviewing more creators, just because Getting to Know is a show that I designed to literally do that. And I want to play more scary games as well. I've had the next episode of 3 Scary Games lined up for like all of 2024 so far, and I haven't gotten to filming it yet because I've been so busy. But I'm gonna have a lot of free time coming up, and I really want to pump out another banger summer of just banger videos over and over. Look like something, if you're familiar with editing programs, you can pick it up quick. You for sure can pick it up quick. Yeah, it's a great software. If you've been editing for a while and you want like a software that'll let you like breathe, it's really good for that, I think. Like I've been editing for like almost 10 years, and I've used a lot of different softwares, including Premiere Pro, and this is like arguably my favorite one out of all of those so far, because I mean, for one thing, I fucking hate Adobe just in general. Um, I find that company standards to be abysmal, and I am just excited to I used to use Sony Vegas as well. You just reminded me of Sony Vegas. Actually, I used Sony Vegas in high school a lot. I used it for most of my high school YouTube career. Um, I made a lot of Minecraft shit in it. When I started chroma keying, and I used a green screen when I was 15 for my camera background. Uh, I used Vegas for that. Um, for work, you use Premiere Pro, right? I understand that for sure. If work pays for the editing software, like I used Premiere Pro in high school to edit school projects because the school computers had Premiere Pro on them, but I also would use Sony Vegas for a lot of my shit anyway. I would just take it home and edit it at home because I was really into the whole filmmaking part of it back then, because we were making a lot of sketch comedy and stuff like that in high school, like music videos and stuff. But for me, it's like I need like the comfort and shit. Like right now, I'm 24 with like chronic illnesses. I If I'm gonna sit and edit a video like this for like 8 to 12 hours, I need to be able to breathe. I need like the timeline to be like open and comfortable. I need the software to be open and comfortable. I need it to have like quick saving. I like having like 3 monitors. Not because like most of the time I don't even like, I'm honestly the reason I'm live right now on Twitch is so that I can force myself to edit this video. Because I had a minute and a half of it done when I started the stream, and now I've got 7 minutes done. So I'm happy about that. I am currently editing it to a point where I'm just making the cuts I need to make and any like overlays I need to add. And then I'm going to go back and add, or I'm going to go back and change the scenes that I need to zoom in on one of our cameras. Because, for example, there's something Boomer showed in the background of his camera that I haven't edited yet, but you can't see it in his little view right now. I did the same thing for Mika. Mika showed me a lot of her graphic projects from over the years, or their graphic projects, forgive me. And so I would like make their camera full screen when they were doing that. That was a dope interview. And so any creators that want to be interviewed, let me know. I have a queue list. I would love to interview you. I love getting to know creators. That's why the name of the fucking show is Getting to Know. That is literally the entire crux of the whole show. That is the point of the entire thing. But yeah, talking to Boomer was fun because I've been a close friend of Boomer's he's been a close friend of mine, I should say, for like 4 years. We came from the same TikTok breed, but also had such different experiences because I was talking about this a little bit earlier, but I'm quite a bit older than Boomer, and I started with like the YouTube gaming stuff, and a lot of people did, but I did so much of it. I've been like I was around like I have the experience of a classic old school YouTuber, but I don't have the numbers because I never stuck with one channel until Milk is Superior, and then Cosmic Emerald is a brand that fits me a lot better, so I'm happy I'm doing that now. I really hope I can build that tight community with this channel, because like with the Cosmic Emerald thing, I want to build that like tight-knit community where we can, right, yeah, we've been around for like a long ass time. It's like I was looking up how to get like Bandicam for free without the watermark back in the day, like how to edit in Camtasia Studio without the watermark and stuff. Like I've been doing that shit since I was a kid, and you know, being 24 years old, 25 now, started YouTube when you were 13, picked it up in 2016. Yeah, that's the thing, is I started it when I was 13 as well. Weirdly enough, like that actually is the same age for me. And I started picking up in 2015 when I was 15 years old. Gonna learn, grab some food, no problem. But yeah, no. I also started it when I was 13. I started with Happy. I remember the first Let's Plays I filmed once I found out about like screen recording. I started with Happy Wheels. It was like the first thing. I recorded literally just like 3 Happy Wheels videos and uploaded them all the same day. I didn't know about like thumbnails. I didn't know about making descriptions look nice on the video. I didn't even know about editing then. Yeah, but that was those were the times when you could just upload a Let's Play without any thumbnail or anything and get away with it. I'm thankful I've been able to adapt
in it, and
to the times as much as I have been.
Audio is all messed up, and I edited the whole thing. It's unlisted on my YouTube channel. I just have never posted it.
Wow, yeah.
Publicly, but
MIA, I've been out of my zone. Switching lanes, I just took your control. Give or take, yeah, this life as a whole.
But I was like, I want to do this, and then I just wasn't.
Yeah, one thing Boomer and I can relate on a lot is that we have both struggled with the last few years to like get our foot back in the door with YouTube. Because for me, I've done YouTube a lot, and I've done a lot of different styles of content, and I know what I like to do. Just what I like to do takes a lot of motivation and effort when I'm actually doing it. Because I love filming videos. I almost love it more than streaming. Streaming for me is just like a breath of fresh air because I get to literally just kind of like go off like this. That's why I want to do like streams that I can turn into videos and just casual streams. But I haven't quite found my balance between those two yet. So that's why I haven't started doing that yet. But I know that I can do Getting to Know. I also have other video ideas, and I can do 3 scary games. So that's stuff that can tide me over until I figure out that kind of thing.
To do this, and then I just wasn't happy with the product, so I never did. And then it wasn't.
Tell me about not being happy with the product, bro. I've been on YouTube for 11 years. No! Why'd that happen? Don't ever do that shit to me again. I hate when I press the wrong hotkey on my keyboard.
And then it wasn't until the next summer that I was.
Let me be very clear too. It took me a while to catch up to like the quick editing style of like popping subtitles and shit. And I still don't even mostly do that just because I don't want to. Like Mia and I did a mostly unedited Let's Play channel for 3 years. Well, probably in total for like actually like a year and a half or so, with like the amount of content we made total because we took so many breaks.
Summer that I was like, okay, maybe if I don't like the video making process as much right now, I should do live streams.
Exactly. If you hate editing, do live streams. Stream on Twitch if you hate editing. Who can relate?
Streams. And since I had a...
Like, don't get me wrong. I don't hate editing. Hate is a strong word. I don't hate editing. It just is so fucking boring sometimes that it makes my like entire brain turn off.
A Minecraft like series on TikTok that was doing pretty well of me playing this world. I was like,
I remember him doing that actually. What the fuck did I just do? I pressed like right control and it sent me back to the beginning.
A Minecraft.
I do remember him doing this Minecraft Let's Play.
World. I was like, what if I just stream?
MIA, I've been out of my zone. Switching lanes, I just took your control. I also kind of wanted to get this episode out before TMTL started. That's kind of what I'm trying to do now if I can. Is get it out as soon as possible. So that I can promote TMTL in the video. Because Boomer talks about it in this video, so I wanted to give him that promotion. So
this world, I was like, what if I just stream that world? And
you can watch that stream on his VOD channel. If you go to Boomer B VODs, you can find it. It's still there. I remember I was one of the people actually in 2020 that told Boomer, you should just start streaming, because he was like worried about his professionalism. I was like, you should just start streaming. You should just go for it.
that world. And so I did that for my first stream.
And I'm happy I helped Boomer get started streaming, because now he's just loves it.
First stream, and I think people liked it. I don't know. It definitely started off as something great on Twitch, and then I loved it, and I haven't stopped since.
Yeah, no.
And then here comes my stupid ass to talk. Shut the fuck up. Sometimes, chat, I swear to God, these jokes do not come from me. They do not come from the heart. They just come from my comedic improv brain. They just come from my shit, my brain. I really don't try to make these jokes. They just come out, and and the reason they make me laugh so hard sometimes is because I don't process them before I say them. And the reason that's okay is because I don't make like jokes that are like bad. They're just stupid, and they're just funny. And that one was just like, shut up, bitch. And it just got me.
Stopped since.
Yeah, no, I remember, now that you say that, I remember you starting that Minecraft series on TikTok, because I was like,
I don't know where all this phlegm is coming from.
it's like I think I had like heard, I had at least heard you talk about it back in that day, but
That's so true. Whoops. I'll be excited when this video comes out too, because I can like promote it in the TMTL server and be like, guys, I interviewed the guy. Go watch it.
that day. But yeah, I definitely was there when you.
You guys see how much I have to cut of myself because I don't talk enough, and you would think I talk enough because I talk all the time on stream, like I'm just going right now, but like I literally take so many pauses. It's insane. You know what's a game I really want to play on stream? Stray. I want to get back to my Stray gameplay. I didn't stream my first session of that on Twitch, but I do want to get back to that game, play it on Twitch.
When you pushed it to Twitch, and then yeah, you haven't stopped. Your momentum's been like just
Tonight I'm gonna have myself a good time. I feel alive.
like just stellar since then. And
Live your truth, king. You really just have to be like willing to put up with like editing like this if you're gonna be a YouTuber. If you can't do this, then you're never gonna succeed. Whoops. I meant to do this. I hit Control B again for cut.
since then, and that's incredible. But
Whoop, almost did it again.
incredible. But when you did.
Should I stay? No, I gotta go. Stressed all day till I wake up. Gotta smoke lemonade and go good with a pope. Boot it all day. I also have an inkling that my Discord bot is not announcing my streams properly, or it's like not getting to people, which is fucking annoying, and I need it to do that. But when you did eventually make that move to Twitch, how did... That's incredible. But I think I can just cut that whole part out. Incredible. When you did eventually make that move to Twitch, how did your experience creating on TikTok? I guess transitioning from a point of just a creative outlet to kind of like skeleton dances blowing up, and you're taking it a little more seriously in terms of being somewhat of an influencer. How did that experience help influence how you use your words, Cosmic Emerald, use your words. Whoops, I keep hitting Control V instead of Control B. I'm gonna fucking scream. I also do, I will say, try to ask like really interesting questions. It was pretty easy for me, for Mika and Boomer, because I've been friends with Boomer for years, and I was studying Mika and their content a lot before I interviewed them. I try to do as much as I can to like reach out to people, like to for the people I'm interviewing. I try to reach out as much as possible to like people I know that they know, or I know that know them, and like I also ask like a base set of questions for... I'm gonna crisscross in my chair. I also try to ask like a base set of questions to give me some info, because I gotta like write all the questions. I gotta write the like intro roll and stuff, because it's a show. Some of it's scripted, believe it or not, except for like the conversation. The actual like conversations are not scripted, obviously. And if you think they're scripted, you can go fuck yourself. Influence how you help influence your actually, this like whole thing I think I can just cut, because I just kept saying the same shit over and over. Let's see if this right. Experience influence your experience. How did that experience influence your pursuit of other creative ventures outside of TikTok? Sometimes you guys see this like little waveform right here. This is the second K in TikTok, and I have before made the mistake of cutting out a sound like that, and then it will sound like I said tita or tikta, and then I have to bring it back in. So watch out for those if you edit audio or video. TikTok.
I think...
See, like even that's like a little... I need to cut it. I need to bring it out a little bit more. Like this is probably okay. MIA, I've been out of my zone. Because you want to cut... There's an interesting fluidity, and this is something you grow to learn as you edit more, but there's a strange fluidity to editing people talking. There's a strange skill set for making a conversation sound normal. You have to like really work at that, I feel like. At least for me, I did. TikTok.
I think live streaming on TikTok helped a lot with it, because there was a...
I honestly kind of hate how fast the playhead is moving because of how zoomed in the timeline is.
With it, because there was a little bit of time where I started off just streaming, just dancing to like music people would give me, and there was a point where I hit 1,000 viewers.
I think I was there when he hit 1,000 viewers, or at least I remember it somewhat. Oh, I think.
Viewers on TikTok, which is crazy. That's probably the highest viewers I will.
Good lord. I don't know where all this congestion in my chest is coming from. It's so annoying though. Like I took my allergy meds. Give me a break.
I will get for a long, long time.
Whoops. Damn it. I just want to cut the video, not the audio, please.
Time, but time, but I remember I
Cut just this little bit of audio of mine and mute it.
I remember I had the picture of me like smiling with the glasses on screenshot.
It's almost like revising like a school essay doing these videos. Like, because it's just talking. For how much I like hate editing just like normal conversation, it's so interesting that I make so much content that's like that. Like editing 3 scary games is a lot of fun, particularly because I get to just like make it like spooky. And I do a lot of like bits in the video that involve the editing process after, and it's really fun. Meow, bitch.
Time. I remember I had the picture of me like smiling with the glasses on screenshotting that I got the 1K view.
I will never remember long term that the sunglasses phase happened unless it's like I'm reminded of it specifically.
That I got the 1K viewers, and then the chat's like,
Yeah.
that was wild. But then I started like playing Animal Crossing on TikTok Live.
I didn't even know he did this. Animal Crossing stuff. I'm playing Animal Crossing now. I'm not doing it for content. I'm just playing on my island.
Crossing. On TikTok live stream, I would just stream the TV of me playing Animal Crossing. And those would also do.
I really don't know what's going on in my throat. It's so annoying though. My throat feels so scratchy for no reason.
Oh, yeah.
And those would also do well. That's where Dennis.
Sir Chaz.
That's where Dennis, my mod, Sir Chaz, that's where he.
Keep it cola, 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 cola. Green in my hand, it look like Yoda.
That's where he found me, was from those TikTok live streams.
Oh, wow.
I also found that out during this interview. What the fuck? Why does it do that sometimes?
Streams.
Oh, wow.
He was.
I think what I do love about editing, because I'm the kind of person that like, once I get into editing a video, I'm like really into the process. Like I lock the fuck in when I get into it. I can pull myself out for like a break. It's not like an obsessive thing for as much as I have OCD. When I'm editing it and making the cuts, I do have like a perfectionist mindset, sometimes a little bit unhealthily, but I also can like step back and be like, man, you're being fucking ridiculous about this. Just edit it. And because I live by the policy a lot that like getting the content out is better than trying to like make sure it's like perfect. Getting the content out there is the most important thing for sure, because I'm trying to make a name for myself, you know, and I already have like 2 shows that I'm trying to do that with, as well as my Twitch channel. So it's just important to get it out there. And that's what I'm doing, is this, me sitting here and doing this is getting it out there.
Live streams. He was actually, it's really funny. I have a screenshot of, I did an Animal Crossing hide and seek where I had
Green in my hand, it look like Yoda.
Seek, where I had viewers join my world.
Oh, I just noticed the music stopped. How fucking far back did it stop? What the hell? There we go. This life is a ride, ain't no roller coaster. Danny Phantom eyes, I'ma hit you when I ghost you.
Highest viewers, I will viewers on TikTok, which was crazy. That's probably the That's probably the highest viewers I will get.
Yeah, that's fine.
Where I had viewers join my world and hide in my museum, and then I had to go.
Hold on, whoops. I was just gonna say I bumped my mic in that audio footage.
Seek, where I had viewers join my world and hide in my museum, and then.
Oh, did he bump his mic there? Oh, I thought that was me. Oh, I guess it wasn't me.
Where I had viewers join my world and hide in my museum.
I'm just gonna put a funny subtitle for that mic bump. Danny Phantom Eyes, I'ma hit you when I ghost you. On my neck, I'm so froze. Should I stay? No, I gotta go. Stressed all day. Till I wake up, gotta smoke. Oh yeah, by the way, in case you're curious, it took like 30 or 40 minutes to render all this footage. Ugh. This editing software as well, if you're a creator, this editing software has pretty good performance too. It's not it's a good investment as a creator. Personally, I would recommend this software to anybody who's looking for a new editing software or starting out.
My museum, and then I had my museum, and then I had to go. My museum, and then I had to go find them in my museum, and Dennis is there. Dennis played in that.
Oh, the times we've had, chat. Oh my god, stop scrolling up so much. It's the worst part of editing, getting to new episodes, is there's so many overlays at the fucking beginning. There's so many video layers, it just scrolls so high up.
In that match with us, and he's like standing next to me, and it's just so funny.
Fun fact, I also put this show out as a podcast. If you didn't know, you can go to my link tree to find it.
Next to me, and it's just so funny how we've gone from you joined my Animal Crossing world to being my mod to being my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's happened with a lot of people I know nowadays. Is we just met randomly through a lot of either my friends being creators or me being a creator.
To being my friend.
Yeah, no.
It's really funny. My my friend. It's really funny.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy how relation. It's crazy how. Keep it yoink. Yeah, it's crazy how relationships like that can evolve over time. Although that is not a bad idea. That's not a bad like content idea in terms of interaction with your audience. It's not a bad idea.
That's that to go back to your question, I feel like that experience of doing random stuff on TikTok live streams made it like, okay, I can just do this on an actual live streaming platform.
Oh shit, the shade at TikTok Live. God damn. Oh my god, he on asthma. This is what I'm talking about. This is shit that just comes out of my brain.
Platform instead of TikTok live streams of it pointing at my TV.
Yeah. That part is fair. Even though on TikTok Live you can do like normal streams now. Somewhat.
TV.
Yeah. Just like the classic pointing a camera at a screen. You
Yeah.
can move on to just actually capturing the screen.
Just like what I started with, with the Minecraft fireworks.
That's what you have to do.
Yeah, for sure.
You have to start making shitty stuff so that you can eventually get to making decent stuff, and then eventually get to making good stuff, and then maybe, just maybe, you might find a little success. Maybe. I haven't yet, but I think my 20s is a good time for my big break. You know what I mean?
Fireworks.
Yeah, for sure. So we've been over that. You've made a lot of content in your time. You've been around for a long time in this field.
I just thought of the worst joke. I'm not saying that.
Long time in this field. So what? And you can have. I'm sure you have multiple answers. But what are some of your like highlights? What are some of like your favorite Boomer B TV like TV S&P?
Whoops! Stop it.
Like TV S&P, TV S&P, 2 Zoom S&P projects, anything like that you've done over time that have stuck with you and continue to influence you to this day. To this day.
I mean, yeah, every single SMP that I've hosted has definitely been a highlight. The amount of friends that I make and relationships that I strengthen, as well as just having
Like his one with 𝓗𝓸𝓷𝓼.
strengthen, as well as just having fun playing Minecraft and seeing a lot of people who will tell me that they're not having fun with Minecraft, and then they'll join one of my servers and have a lot of fun.
It's like literally what's happening right now. TMTL. Just because Boomer's good at that kind of thing.
A lot of fun. Those are big highlights.
He can just like socially handle hosting some shit like that. And most of us can't.
A lot of fun. Those are big highlights. Highlights. I did. It wasn't like an ARG because there wasn't any.
Danny Phantomize, I'ma hit you when I ghost you.
G because there wasn't any like puzzles or anything, but on TikTok I think it was TikTok, I think it was October of 2020. I did
October of 2020, we were playing like Among Us and shit.
20. I did like this.
That's when we like got our fucking start doing most of this.
20. I did like this little series where I had like this antagonist where I had like this antagonist.
Oh, I remember when he made like a Darkiplier persona. I forgot he talked about this. Again, you know, it's been 2 months apparently since I filmed this interview, so I forgot a lot of it. Fuck.
This antagonist named Eclipse, who had
MIA, I've been out of my zone.
Eclipse, who had whiteout glasses that was like taking over the channel and had like taken and had taken over the body of Minecrafter 2011. And was evil, and it was
evil. Blah.
evil, and it was like this little story that was completely outside of my comfort zone, that I had never done anything like that. And like looking back at it, I could either go, oh, that was cringe, because
I could either go, that was cringe, or I could go, that was cringe.
Because it kind of was, or I can go, that was a great step for me to try something new.
That's so true. You guys gotta try new things. Gotta live those life experiences, you know what I'm saying? Praise the Lord, heaven above.
And I'm glad that I did it because I learned from it, which is how I think of it most of the time, unless I watch the videos in full, and then I go,
My breath is too involved in my mic in this video. That is unfortunate. But whatever, who cares?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you gotta do.
It also might be Boomer's breath. I really can't tell. I don't know. Whatever. I don't care that much. I'm gonna go back and edit this audio a little more anyway later.
I mean, you gotta do stuff. You gotta throw shit at the wall or nothing.
You gotta throw shit at the wall, or you're never gonna find out what you actually want to do on YouTube. Or just in video making.
I mean, you gotta throw shit at the wall or nothing's gonna stick. You just gotta try stuff, and I totally understand that too. I did a similar thing, being very like creepy core.
Being creepy. Blah. I'm so locked into this editing, I'm not gonna lie.
Very like creepy core during my first 3 Scary Games recording, and some of it's silly, but I look back and I'm like, I'm so proud of that video because I wanted to make it and I made it.
Yeah.
So
And that's literally all it took. You can be just like me if you just make content. That's all you have to do.
and I made it.
Yeah.
So I totally understand for sure. Honestly, seeing you do horror stuff would be hilarious just because you've always been such a like comforting guy to your community. I feel like doing just like horror stuff and tricking them would be so funny.
Know what happens when you're burned alive? Your eyeballs explode. Blah.
Could be silly.
See, look how much progress I'm making editing this. I already have over 10 minutes more edited than I did when I started. Yay!
So funny.
Could be silly.
Speaking of your community, I was curious how did you like curate your community? How did the Boomerby TV Twitch community, like, what kinds of
Making all these cuts requires a very high skill level that most of you would never be able to attain like I can.
community, like, what kinds of things
I'm kidding.
formed the bond you have with your community as a creator? The bond formed the bond you have with your community as a creator.
Should I stay? No, I've got to go. Stressed all day. Till I wake up, got to smoke.
The creator.
I think a part of it is
So fucking stupid. Look, someone got hit in the boing loins. In the boing loins. Hit in the boing loins.
people will join and they'll kind of learn who I am.
They'll learn who I am, and then they'll respect me out of fear. Because they know I'll get them if they fucking cross me. Because I'm so hot shit.
More than just the short form videos, and it'll either stick or it won't. And I think some people like just hanging out.
They sure do. Fuck. I hit end. Go back. Go back to where I was. Gosh.
Like just hanging out and getting to know me.
Getting to know him? That's what I'm doing. That's the show. Oh my god, he said it. He said the thing. He said the title of the show in the show. I didn't even know he did that. That's actually really funny. I didn't even know he said that. It just was so funny to hear him say getting to know in the episode of Getting to Know. That was so funny. That caught me off guard. I was not ready for that. Oh my god. That was so funny to me. Anyways, now that I'm like 11 minutes further into the video than I was, I need to go get more water real quick. So I'm gonna go get some more water, but I'll be right back. Love that song. Great song. Check out my friend's music, by the way. All right. Me no, me meow, me ma dee ba do. That's so sad to hear that Izzy is sick. Boo. We hate Izzy being sick.
Know me? I would, like, I am fairly good at remembering people's names, whether it's usernames or whether they tell me their actual names.
I'm not.
So I feel.
Well, usernames is a little easier. But like people I meet in real life, their names, fuck that. I'm not good at that shit at all.
Names. So I feel like I can give some sort of comfortability when someone.
Unless sometimes people have really unique names, and I can do that a little better.
Whether it's usernames or. I would. And I think some people like just hanging.
I gotta get the other.
People like just hanging out, won't. And I think some people like just hanging out and getting to know me. Or it won't. And I think some people like just hanging out and getting to know me. I would, like, I am fairly. Like just hanging out and getting to know me. Like, I am fairly good at remembering people's names, whether it's usernames or whether they tell me their actual names. So I feel like I can give some sort of comfortability when someone joins, they'll tell me their name, and then they'll leave for like a few months, and they'll come back and I'll remember the stream they joined and their name just out of my.
Like the big brain on Boomer. I'm kidding. You guys wouldn't love Boomer BTV if his brain wasn't so ginormous. He's a content mastermind.
Name just out of my head.
Yeah.
Just for some reason, like, I just.
That's a good skill to have, actual. Like, on God, remembering names is a good skill to have. That's why I'm a terrible person, because I'll never remember your name. I won't even try to. I'm just kidding. I remember most people's names because it's either like a part of their, like usernames, or, if their name's like pretty unique. Like, for me, I have a friend that I met at college, and her name's really unique. It was a name I had like never heard before, so I remembered it like instantly. And like you have, that nerd Ty, you have Ty in your name, so you know if you go by Ty mostly on the internet, so that's what I call you, kind of thing. Boomer has a really unique name, so I remember him being Boomer. Obviously, I also have known him for like 5 years, so that also adds to it.
Reason, like, it works for me, and I think for them that's abnormal coming from a streamer. Maybe they watch only bigger streamers, so they're not used.
That 𝓗𝓬𝓽𝓮 song I was playing earlier, that song is so fucking good. I love Hyper Potions. If you've never checked out Hyper Potions, definitely check them out. They just released a new song called Night Drive that's really good.
Streamers, so they're not used to having the streamer not only see every message.
That's honestly, I plan on running my shit very similar to Boomer. Like, I really love the interactive community parts of everything. That's like that's like the thing I love about streaming, but also reading YouTube comments is also really fun, as long as they're nice. A lot of times they're not, but when they are, it's really nice.
Streamer not only see every message, but know their name. So it's...
Meow, 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 meow. Am I gonna finish this whole video in this stream? I might, actually. I have less than 10 minutes of footage left to edit.
Know their name. So it's also just like a small streamer thing. But I think there's...
Being a small streamer is so fucking fire. It's so much, it's just the best, like, kind of content life. Or being like a small creator in general. Makes it a lot easier.
Small streamer thing. But I think there's people who do
To
like
be a
small
creator.
streamers.
Like, in my opinion.
Small streamers more than just me, and then they'll join, and I don't know, I've had people tell me I'm fun.
Stop randomly sticking to dragging the timeline.
Tell me I'm fun.
Yeah. Well, they most certainly are probably not lying.
They most certainly probably are not lying.
And people tell me I'm fun.
Well, they most certainly are probably not lying.
No, they're not lying. Why would you lie on the internet? Nobody lies on the internet.
Probably not lying. Plus, yeah, I've always, I definitely see.
Hold on, I gotta cut this lip smack out. I guess I could just mute it. It's probably fine.
I definitely see.
Well, actually, probably just cut that. I was thinking it might not need the cut, but it actually seems like it might work better with the cut.
I definitely see you carry that main character status in your community, and I think you definitely uphold that well. And yeah, I mean, as
I do, it's true.
hold that well. Yeah, I mean, as your friend, you do have a fun personality to be around, so I can agree with that, definitely.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Pookie. Don't like that I said that. I'm gonna go ahead and clip myself doing that.
Thank you. Also, quickly, I just want to say the camera.
Let me see if I... Let me see if I got that clip properly. I nailed it. You're welcome, Pookie. Don't like that I said that. I love sometimes when I say things and I immediately regret them. They're so funny. That happened a lot on Big Wow Big. And if you're new to the channel, Big Wow Big was my channel I did with Mia for many years where we played Let's Play games together. Like, we did a whole series where we had one of, like, my favorite series I've ever done on YouTube. We played through this game called Disney's Magical Mirror starring Mickey Mouse. That's just this terrible point-and-click Disney game on GameCube. And it sucks, but our playthrough was so funny. I would definitely recommend y'all watch it. This is so fun. Can y'all hear the opera audio? Oh no, you can't. Here, I'll I just turned it on. Hold on. Let me turn it like up. And I'll play this clip for you guys. It's just so funny. Here, look at this fucking Oh, I can't do that cuz you won't be able to see me. Oh wait, did I not? Oh. I left too much in. Whoops. But you're welcome, Pookie. You're welcome, Pookie. Oh wait, did I just not get the you're welcome in there?
Thank you.
Oh no, I did. You're welcome, Pookie. Don't like that I said that.
Thank you.
It cuts off like perfectly. Posting it in the TMTL server now. Because that shit was funny as hell. Sorry, just taking a break. Okay.
Say the camera has been flashing.
Oh, he's actually going to talk about the camera flashing.
Camera has been flashing green, probably randomly. This is.
It has been. I noticed it during editing this whole time.
This is.
I actually was going to put in a note of editing about it.
Randomly, this is just a thing that happens with Discord.
Oh.
It's actually it's like a little.
It has been happening with Discord for his camera a while. For a while is what I meant.
It's actually it's like a little power that I have called Green Blast.
Well,
there's some lore to it, but in case.
Oh, Boomer, you always gotta turn everything into one of your stories. I don't know what that was either.
To it, but in case it's interrupted.
Also, hold on, let me reply to this Discord thing.
Anything, it's just know it's
Damn it, I just cut the whole. I hate when I press the wrong hotkey. It makes me want to fucking scream. Ah! That was me screaming, by the way.
anything, it's just know it's intentional.
Well, that is just excellent news.
well, yeah. If
It's intentional.
well, yeah. If it is, and you want to know why, go follow Boomer on something, and you'll probably find out. And you want to know why, go follow Boomer on something.
I am actually going to make a joke here, and I'm going to put something.com/boomer on the screen, because I think that will be funny. Which word art did I use for his intro? I don't remember. I think it was this one. There we go. Isn't that funny, chat? Look at the subtitle joke. Isn't that so funny?
Something, and you'll probably find out. I don't know. Maybe you won't.
Oh, whoops. Should have cut all the footage. There we go. I do love when I get to work with Boomer on stuff, though, because it just always ends up so much funnier than I think it's going to. And most of the time, I think it's not going to end up being very funny is because of mostly me. I usually, when I've made like so much content with a person, I sometimes have trouble thinking that I like have the ability to make any more, which is why it's so easy to do solo projects for me on YouTube, is because I'm the only one I have to work with, and I know how to work with myself. So as much as I could argue I don't know how to work with myself, I do. Most of the time, you know, I've been a YouTuber on several different channels with several different genres of content for 11 years. So, I mean, arguably longer than that, but I've only been taking it like seriously for 11 years, and I have been taking it seriously for 11 years, and I've learned a lot in that time. I started in middle school, and I'm almost 25. So if that tells you anything, you know, I just love this. I really want to make this happen. I really do. I really want to network and like not only work with other creators, but just build a community of my own that I can like, that people can come to like my chat and my channel and watch my videos and be like, oh, another Cosmic Emerald upload finally, you know? Like, I love that. Like, just the idea of being able to provide that for people sounds just amazing. On something, and you'll probably find out. I don't know, maybe you won't.
It's a secret.
It's a super...
Actually, I know how to make this work a little better. Or I know how to add some flair to this. What is that one transition I like to use?
something, and you'll probably find...
That's not it. There's some...
boomer on something, and you'll probably find out.
No, that's not the transition I like to use. Which one is the one that I... There's some transition. I'm just forgetting what it is. It's like a slide. They literally have like a random Minecraft transition. It's so funny. It's not that.
Boomer on something, and you'll probably...
It's not that either. What the fuck is the transition I'm looking for? I forget. Where the fuck is it? It's called like fast something. I'm just forgetting. But I've used it in videos before, which is why I'm having trouble remembering what it is. Should I open another project and look for it? Do I have like... Hold on, let me open my folder and see if I have any other project files right now that... Actually, this is a video. Hold on, let me just... While I open this. So it was the fast wipe right. It was. It just wasn't. Oh wait, this isn't the. Hold on, that's not the right project. Open. There we go. This is the right project. See, this is. I didn't even zoom out to like show this on purpose, but this is what the timeline looks like now. This is what editing looks like. If you can't handle this, then you're not gonna be a YouTuber. I say that with all the kindness in my heart, I promise. There we go. I was waiting for the audio waveforms to come in. Maybe we'll even check on my Animal Crossing island in this stream. I need to do some things on it. So it was fast wipe right. I just couldn't make it seem like it was in my mind for some reason. Fast wipe right. I also use this sound effect for it. This cartoon whoosh.
Boomer on something, and you'll probably find out. I don't know. Maybe you won't.
It's just.
Yeah, that just doesn't like. It's like the fact that it starts there. I feel like it almost would be better if I keyframed it. Hold on.
Something, and you'll.
I could probably, I was about to say I can probably make a better animation for it on my own. Let me do position, move it off the screen. Actually, I should probably move this closer. Let me see. I haven't messed around with keyframes in a while.
Something, and you'll probably.
See, it should be even quicker than that. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to zoom in to make this work.
Something, and you'll. Something, and you'll.
What if I do like this?
Something, and you'll probably.
See, that worked a little better. Hold on, let me render that out. That worked a little better.
Something, and you'll probably.
See, like that's what I thought fast wipe right was in the first place. Was like it would start off screen and then come on. But see, when I get rid of these keyframes.
Something, and you'll probably.
Wait, am I tripping?
Something, and you'll probably.
Wait, it looks like normal now. Oh, maybe my issue before was that it was just like too long for the sound effect. That's probably what it was.
Something, and you'll probably.
But I'll just keep that there like that because I worked hard on those keyframes. I'm gonna live my truth. Also, do you like hello Poppy, good morning, welcome my friend, how are you doing? I hope well. was about to say, do y'all like the clever titling of my stream? I thought it was pretty clever. Wake and make, because I'm making a video. Also, don't worry about something.gov/boomer. You're tired? Yeah, no, I totally understand. I woke up pretty tired, but once I got up and started streaming, I felt better.
Follow Boomer on something, and you'll probably find out. I don't know. Maybe you won't.
It's a secret.
It's a super secret superpower.
It's a super secret superpower that none of you mere mortals could possibly possess.
It's a super secret superpower. It's
The
okay.
secret
I've been
power
hearing
of green blast.
I've been hearing this USB connect disconnect noise this whole time, so I have no idea what that is. But it's okay. Everything's still recording, so I don't know what it is, but
yeah, I don't know. I kind of remember that. I don't know what the fuck was happening. I just kept hearing, like, every, like, less than 2 minutes apart from each other, I would just hear this, like, USB disconnect noise, and then again, in that same time frame, hear a reconnect noise.
I'll take it.
So annoying. Grr. Rah. I don't know. You know what I really want to get? I really want to get that, what is that game called? That's like, that like Steam, it's on Steam, I believe. It's like that fishing game that Boomer just added to his stream. I want to get that. Fishing on stream. What is it called? Apple Watch. Shut the fuck up. I will stand later. Holy shit. Oh, it's $7. No way. That sucks. Yeah, I wanna get this for my stream. It looks so dope. It's like this game that Boomer's been having on his stream, where like you can pop it up on the as an overlay. I want to get that for my chat so bad, so that you guys can fish while I edit. I do think actually that'd be a fun incentive for gathering channel points.
I'll take it. So in terms of getting to make things like you were talking about with your horror kind of doppelganger character, just like trying stuff. What is something in the creative space you haven't gotten to try to this day that's like on your creator bucket list, like something you'll do, you just have to get to the right place at the right time?
I always appreciate when my interviewee will be like, that's a good question, because I spend like a lot of time writing these questions because I think them out thoroughly. Poggies.
The right time.
That is hard because I feel like I've tried.
That's what she said. I'm sorry.
Because I feel like I've tried a little bit of everything. And anything that I haven't.
I'm not gonna lie. When you've been a YouTuber for 11 years, it is so hard to like ever feel like you're trying new stuff. Like for me, most of the time when I come back to like making my videos, that feels like trying something new all the time.
Thing. And anything that I haven't, I don't know if I have a great interest in. Maybe the one thing.
And when I say it's like hard for me to feel like I'm trying new stuff, is I mean like in terms of the like content I try to make. Like the only 2 series on my channel that are successful and I know that I want to keep doing is 3 Scary Games and Getting to Know Boomer. I also would like to just do individual Let's Plays at certain points, but I have not figured out of the kind of format of which I want to do that in. I kind of want to do long form single player videos at some point, and also kind of like spotlight horror games that deserve their own videos or series, but that's like a whole another ball game for what I'm doing right now.
is like actually going to an event. I've never been
Yeah.
to like a con and
Definitely.
maybe doing like a little con vlog, that kind of thing.
Fun fact, I was a panelist at a con in South Carolina in 2017. I was a YouTuber panelist. I still have my badge from it, and it's the most legendary shit I ever have that I hosted a panel at a con once.
Vlog, that kind of thing. I've
Yeah,
never
that'd be
done
cool.
anything like that because I don't want to vlog my everyday life. It would be incredibly boring.
Yes.
But I've done
Tried daily vlogging in my teens. Sucks ass. Fuck that life. Don't daily vlog if you care about your mental health. Or like your health at all. It's just shitty. It's just a shitty way to live.
Yes.
but I've
Oh my goodness, you're right. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. I love moms. They're great. They're like the most heroic people on the planet. Happy Mother's Day, moms. I salute you for your ability to birth a child.
Yes.
But I've done like a game show, which I know is a super big interest of mine. I've done
Stop grabbing the timeline and holding it hostage. Before an audience of death. Poppy, I'm actually gonna give you mad points because you just reminded me to text my mom. I'll play music for you guys while I do this real quick. Okay, back to editing.
I've done gaming, I've done just chatting, but going to an actual event and meeting people and recording my experiences, I think that would be really fun.
Right.
Actually, that con I went to, I did get to meet other YouTubers I had been mutuals with at the time.
It'd be really fun.
Right, for sure. On top of that, just out of curiosity, because I've had interest in doing this personally for myself, have you ever been interested in doing any kind of like
feel like I got so much louder. Anybody else feel like that?
Any kind of like at con panels or any kind of like live comedy tours or anything in terms of the live action sense on a stage?
I
When are we getting Boomer on tour?
A stage.
I don't think I'm funny enough to do on-stage comedy, but if I was
When the sun's peeking through my windows on.
stage comedy, but if I was invited to some panel or something, I would love.
If I hosted a Cosmic Emerald panel, I would totally bring Boomer. Don't worry, guys. When Cosmic Emerald goes on tour, I'll bring Boomer.
Something I would love to be on stage. I love being on stage. I love being in front of people. I always get like, my body gets incredibly nervous. Like my heart rate will go through the roof and my throat will be extremely dry, but I'm just having so much fun.
Gotcha.
And so like, even if I just went on stage
That's how I feel during sex. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It was coming out and I couldn't stop it. And I was like, I was saying it and being like, don't say this. Anyway. Sorry for that.
and so like, even if I just went on stage and did a silly little dance.
This silly little dance. You guys want to see Boomer's silly little dance tour? I don't know. What the fuck is that noise? I hear just this like weird, like constant monotone sound. I took my meds already. Thanks for reminders. That reminder should be earlier. Whoops. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I'm looking at something. Anyway, whatever. Yeah, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was making a cut here. I think I'm actually gonna finish this video during this stream. Well, ain't that good for us. If I do, it's currently the 12th, so I'm gonna release this video on like Wednesday probably, which will be good because that'll be a couple days before TMTL starts on Friday, so that'll be good. Because that's what I wanted to make sure I could do. So, I will probably start promoting it later today and release it on Wednesday. So, look out for Getting to Know Boomer BTV on Wednesday.
And did a silly little dance and then left. That would be, I love being on stage no matter what I do.
You probably
Boomer probably wouldn't have to try that hard. I could like open like a live comedy tour I was doing with friends, and then Boomer would just come out on stage and you guys would be like, oh my god, it's Boomer, holy shit, do the skeleton dance.
I do.
You probably could get away with that.
Probably. I mean, tell me you guys wouldn't do that. Because if you tell me you're not going to do that, then you're lying. You're lying. You're lying. Congrats. You played yourself.
Do.
You probably could get away with that if it was just like someone else's panel, but they're just like, Boomer, get up here and do a little dance.
And I just,
Probably could. Yeah, exactly. Perfect. Perfect. Sorry, let me see here.
I don't know what happened here.
So, for one thing,
Well, that's going to be a lot of the video cut there. I don't know what happened.
Exactly. Perfect. So, for one thing, with social media becoming more integrated into Exactly. Perfect. So, for one thing, with social media becoming more integrated in Exactly. Perfect. So, for one thing, with social media becoming more integrated into Hollywood and TV itself, television, everything, how does an individual self television everything how does an individual creator like yourself plan on continuing to stand out in the field? Are there any like big projects like something, for example, in space with Markiplier or Heist with Markiplier, anything kind of like that you would work with YouTube directly that you would work with YouTube directly to create, or do you have any like bigger aspirations for that kind of thing, or are you just pretty settled being an online content creator, standing out in your own unique way in that field?
Fell over my words a significant amount of times during that. That was kind of nuts.
Unique way in that field.
I think I would need some.
Although I talked about this earlier in the stream, but some of y'all weren't here. I was really flustered the day we filmed this. I remember like feeling like panicked to get everything ready to film with Boomer. I don't remember what was happening, but I was just like really flustered and overwhelmed a little bit. So it was a little bit tougher of a filming day than normal, but it's fine.
Time to figure out what I want to do. Like if I was approached right now, like, hey, do you want to make a show? I would probably go with some sort of game show, not anything like
Right.
Whoops.
anything like a
Right.
scripted or with actors, something like that. Because I don't know if I'm ready for that. Yeah.
Pish posh, pish posh, pish posh.
Because I don't know if I'm ready for that. Yeah, I don't know if I have the acting capabilities or directing capabilities for that.
Right.
But I don't know, probably abilities for that. I don't know, probably not right now, but given time and experience, I probably will want to branch out. Because what Markiplier
Boomer and I should make a movie together. We should call it Getting to Know Boomer BTV.
we will want to branch out. Because what Markiplier didn't start doing his with Markiplier series until multiple years into his career.
Yeah, like 2017 or 18 or something like
Yeah,
that.
exactly. So that was a long time. But if I long time, but if I ever got to that level, then yeah, I'd probably want to reach out to the full extent of
Right.
my creativity.
Yeah, I definitely.
This is what I look like when I'm in the zone.
Creativity.
Yeah, I definitely. I could see you doing that. I also definitely understand when you're at a place like somewhere in your content creation status, like mentally, like where we're at right now. It's better to just keep control of what you're doing and since we have a full understanding of what we do, we're just gonna keep doing it because we know what works and we know what we like to do.
Especially because I'm also a full-time student.
That too.
And
That too.
Doing both and a full-time student, it's like, ugh.
Yeah. It do be like that. Yeah, I definitely understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Not much left. Literally, they go only a few more minutes of footage.
Just thinking about real quick. Anything else I want to ask him?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I guess. All right. Let me just tell you that I'm gonna do this before I do it, so it's not weird.
Okay.
Literally me communicating with my interviewee.
Do the. All right. Well, thank you so.
Damn, I guess that was the whole interview. Wow. I honestly thought there was more at a certain point, but I guess not.
Yeah, I definitely understand that. All right. Well, thank you so much, Boomer, for joining me today. It was very nice getting to know you. I hope you all enjoyed getting to know you. And Boomer, now I'm rolling out the red carpet for you. Let everyone know what you got going on.
I am we talked about Minecraft servers earlier. I am hosting another one called TMTL.
I'm gonna be on that. Look out for TMTL this upcoming weekend. I'm gonna be there. Whoops.
TMTL. Called TMTL. TMTL. TMTL, the too much too little SMP, starting May 17th of
I'm fucking locked in, chat. I'm almost done with this video. I'm so fucking locked in right now.
the TMTL, the too much too little SMP, starting May 17th of this year. Starting May
Hold on, I need my like red arrow graphic. Yeah, perfect.
May 17th of this year. At least that's the. At least that's.
Oh wait, yeah, I can get arrows in this. I should have just done that. Well, now I will.
May 17th.
Whoops.
May 17th of this year. May 17th of this year. May 17th of this year. May 17th.
Rendering footage.
May 17th of this year. At least that. May 17th of this year. At least that's the plan at this moment. I don't see it change.
Can't believe I made it through the whole video.
Moment. I don't see it changing.
Not expecting that.
But that is the plan. It has 500 mods. Mods. In a lot of a lot of planned players. So that should be. Players, so that should be a lot of fun and a lot of chaos.
Probably. It's been a lot of chaos in the group chats. We haven't even started.
Fun and a lot of chaos. I also I've been hinting on stream at perhaps a little YouTube show that I have planned. So
Keep your eyes peeped. Does he have like? Let me check if he has like a YouTube link for his like channel. I think he does. Oh, he does. Great. Great. Good news. Great news, actually.
I have planned, so keep an eye out for that. If keep an eye out for that. An eye out for that. If you keep an eye out for that. Keep an eye out for that.
Sorry for Boomer continuing to say keep an eye out for that. I had to make sure it was in the right place, the sound effect.
Keep an eye out for that. If you so keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for that. If you follow, subscribe. Follow.
Boomer, YouTube is subscribing, not following. Come on.
If you follow, subscribe to my YouTube or follow my Twitch, it'll probably be. Twitch, it'll probably be announced or shown on one of those.
That's great, Boomer.
All right, awesome. All right, awesome. Sounds great. You guys can go support Boomer with any of the links in the description below. They'll all be listed there. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I appreciate it. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching again. Hold on, let me do that outro part again. Sorry.
That's fair. That outro did suck.
Those.
All right, well, you all can go support Boomer with any of the links in the description below. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Peace. Peace. See your day. Peace. Watching this video. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Peace. for watching this video. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Peace.
If you really love me, help me tie up the noose. Oh yeah, that's right.
Peace. Peace.
What is the transition I use for this outro? I forget. Is it this one? Can't remember.
Peace.
No, it's the... Isn't it, like, this one? I think.
Peace.
Or maybe it's, like...
Peace.
No, that's most certainly not it. Which one is the fucking one? I can never remember this. Oh, I think it's this one?
Peace. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Peace. Peace. Peace.
No, that's not it either, but I'm close. Is it this one?
Peace.
No, it's smoother than that. It's this one, I'm pretty sure.
Peace. Peace.
No. This is fucking insane. Maybe it's this one sped up? I don't know. It's fucking one of these.
Peace.
It's one of these wormhole ones.
Peace.
I just can't remember which one. What the fuck? Why can't I remember which one? Ugh. I don't know. It's just killing me, though. I'm gonna fucking figure out which one it is. It's like a specific kind of wormhole thing, and I remember it. Boy, you better duck, you looking right at the goose. If you really love me, help me tie up the noose. It's making me think it's this one.
Peace.
Maybe it's this one just a little shorter?
Peace. 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 Peace.
You looking right at the goose. If you really love me, help me tie up the noose. I can't get to sleep, there's some demons up in my tomb. And I might as well be dead cause it's the same in my room. I can't take this life no more, I think I want truth. She walks around with a smile, but I know it's been a while since you haven't felt the sorrows. Haven't felt the sorrow.
No. God damn it.
Keep an eye out for that. If you subscribe to my YouTube or follow my Twitch, it'll probably be announced.
I'll make another one for his Twitch. Video editing, video editing, video editing. Ugh, man.
Planned, so keep an eye out for that. If you subscribe to my YouTube or follow my Twitch, it'll probably be announced or shown on one of those.
All right, well, you all can go support Boomer with any of the links in the description below. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you... Hold on, let me do something that's gonna be really easy after I
So that should be a lot of fun and a lot of chaos. I've been hinting on stream at perhaps...
Holy shit, I forgot how long it had been since going on.
I
can't get some demons up in my tomb, and I might as well be dead cause it's the same in my room. I can't take this life no more, I think I want you. She walks around with a smile, but I know it's been a while since you haven't felt the sorrows. You say I was recording Boomer's Discord window, so I gotta like account for that.
I am SMP starting May 17th of this.
No, I don't think I can. I was gonna see if I could edit all these clips at the same time, and I don't think I can. Fuck. It's okay, I'm an editor. I'll just make it work. I need to know what the settings were on this one, though. Oh man, I just cannot wait to copy all of these fucking settings into each one of these Boomer clips.
I really should have done that before I cut all these. It's fine though, whatever. I can't get to sleep, there's some demons up in my tomb, and I might as well be dead 'cause it's the same in my room. I can't take this life no more, I think I will true. Fine, I'll do 15.71 to be specific. Gosh. Editing sucks. I really do like editing. I really think it's like magical, but it is only like long time YouTubers and shit will understand why it fucking sucks to do a lot of the time and how hard it is to want to do it. She walks around with a smile, but I know it's been a while since you haven't felt the sorrows. I'm your safety, can't replace me. Embrace me, my heart you can borrow. Ugh. This really, like, most people are like, you gotta have like the grind set and you gotta know the business aspects of YouTube to be successful. You just have to be willing to edit a video to be successful. You gotta be willing to do this kind of shit is what you have to be willing to do. First and foremost, if you can't do this, then you're not getting anywhere. You gotta be willing to be able to make one mistake that could fuck up your editing. An editing project is like a car. One tiny thing can make the whole fucking thing break. It's great. The last one. Oh my gosh. There we go, now it all looks the same. My left ear just started ringing. That's crazy. I don't even know what's happening. Anyway, let's watch it back.
I am.
Let's make sure it all
We
looks
talked
normal.
about Minecraft servers earlier. I am hosting another one called TMTL, the Too Much Too Little SMP, starting May 17th of this year. At least that's the plan at this moment. I don't see it changing, but that is the plan. It has 500 mods, and a lot of planned players. So that should be a lot of fun, and a lot of chaos. I've been hinting on stream at perhaps a little YouTube show that I have planned. So keep an eye out for that. If you subscribe to my YouTube or follow my Twitch, it'll probably be announced or shown on one of those.
All right, well, you all can go support Boomer with any of the links in the description below. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Peace.
You looking right at the goose. If you really love me, help me tie up the noose. I can't get this sleep, there's some demons up in my tomb, and I might as well be dead 'cause it's the same in my room. I can't take this life no more, I think I want true. She walks around with a smile, but I know it's been a while since you haven't felt the sorrow.
Alright, cool. That's the fucking video. I really didn't expect to like finish it today. But you know, when you get locked in, you do shit like this. This is this whole timeline. If you can't make this out of a bunch of raw footage, then you're not going anywhere on YouTube. You got to be willing to do all of this. That's super dope though. Cool. Thank you guys for hanging out while I finished that. I can't believe I finished the whole GD thing. That was crazy. Know what happens when you're burned alive? Your eyeballs explode. Black. Boy, you better duck, you looking right at the goose. I'm just doing stuff, don't mind me. Oh man. Just wanted to move Twitch chat down like the slightest bit. Alright, cool. I guess that's all I have for the stream. We just spent 3.5 hours finishing the entire fucking video. I really didn't expect to finish it today. But without the support of you guys and being able to hang out with you guys on Twitch while I did that, I probably would have never gotten that video done. So now that it's done, well, actually, to be fair, it's not done. But I'm going to go back and thoroughly do some more cutaways to our full cams. But I'm going to do that off stream so that the video will be as much of a surprise as possible. But I'm going to release it this Wednesday at probably like 1 p.m. EST. So look out for this video Wednesday afternoon. I'm excited. I'm going to start promoting it. I also have a podcast version of Getting to Know. You can find it on my link tree if you want to go there. Be sure to keep listening to Closing Shift. And actually on Friday, you guys will get a new episode of Closing Shift at 5 p.m. But 3 hours before that, TMTL will be launching and I will be there. So be sure to be on the lookout for that. And I think I'll be there anyway. But yeah, other than that, I don't think I have anything else to do on stream. Yeah, I should be there. Cool. But anyway, yeah, I guess I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I didn't think I'd be ending this stream so soon, but I also didn't think I'd get this video done. So there you go. I may be live later today if I have something to do. Other than that, just join the Discord. If you want to look out for certain stuff, go subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/@𝓔𝓶𝓸𝓽𝓮. You can also, I believe it's this command. Is it this command? Yep. Go to that link tree, follow me everywhere, and you'll find many places to get notifications for my new content. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Can't wait to see you next time I go live.